Not to mention the two new virtual console games this week will be Kirby 64: The Crystal Charge, thank you, and something for the Turbo Graphics, which I can't remember what it was already.
Phantom or something?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
See how much
it's not even
care
important.
about
The Turbo
it.
Graphics.
I really want to talk to who's in charge of who releases the virtual console games.
Apparently, not anyone intelligent, or else we would have influential 64 games such as GoldenEye, which apparently just got working out in XBLA or virtual console.
So there was some talk about that. So I don't know. That's still up in the air. Delayed indefinitely. Last time I heard.
And the biggest news in the rundown. You want to go over that?
Well, first off, there's some more Rock Band DLC this week.
Weekly.
Yep. The only songs this week are all released by Nine Inch Nails. I can't even remember all three of the titles. I'm not a big Nine Inch Nails fan, so what can you say?
I can't say myself either. The most well-known song would be March of the Pigs.
Yeah, but if there's any Trent Reznor fans out there, which I'm sure there are, go nuts. Going along with the Rock Band DLC, what I consider to be the best announcement out of the Game Developers Conference this week.
Yeah, biggest news so far.
Yep. New song for Rock Band coming out sometime soon. Still Alive from Portal.
Yep. Jonathan Coulton's song, which played at the end credits of Portal, called Still Alive, which is voiced by Ellen McLean, who does the voice of Gladys, and written by Jonathan Coulton himself, will be appearing on Rock Band's digital...
Yeah, that's... Digital download?
Yeah. Sorry, I blinked out. I don't know what to say.
So they haven't had a release date, but very cool move. It's just like a little Easter egg.
Downloadable. That's the word I was looking for. Downloadable. Sorry.
Great song for anyone who's finished Portal. Absolutely hilarious. It's gonna be a difficult song to sing though. I don't think I've got that high pitched of a voice.
No, but we've got plenty of friends with high pitched voices. I'm thinking of you, Thor.
Yeah.
I know you can hit that pitch.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some girls over here who can hit that high note, so to speak.
You said get some girls over?
Hey man,
is hell gonna freeze over?
A guy can dream, all right.
Yeah, I dream too. They're pretty wet.
Wii Sports, man. Come on, the girls love the Wii Sports. Wii bowling. We've got plenty of girls over here playing Wii bowling.
Yeah, we do have plenty of girls over here playing Wii bowling.
And they've beat us all.
No, most me, yes. Not you. You stand up for yourself. Also, GameCube Mario Kart. That's a game I will stop playing with girls because I clearly can't handle losing.
Yeah, because Tony got his ass handed to him about 2 weeks
ago.
What?
When you think about it, is there anything other than a sore loser? Who loses and says, you beat me? No! You stand up, you say, you cheated, and you say, I want a rematch. No, you can't leave. That's what you do.
Some would say a person of high character and good morals would say that, but I guess it's just not you.
Whoa. Wow. Wow. God.
Look, you're just upset because you got your ass handed to you by a girl. And she even said she was going to kick your ass.
I got my ass handed to me. You know what? I'm done with this stuff. Moving on. Andrew this week went to go see a new movie coming out called, it's George Romero's, not...
George A. Romero.
George A. Romero.
To be specific, yeah.
Sorry, Diary of the Dead.
George A. Romero is also known as the well-known guy who just loves his zombies. He's made countless zombie movies. Dawn of the Dead. He's made some good ones. Dawn of the Dead, my personal favorite. He's made some crappy ones. Land of the Dead, not so good at all. This is his newest jump into the zombie flick genre. Diary of the Dead, very cool movie. I'm just a sucker for zombie movies. Tony hasn't seen it yet.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, if you love or hate zombie movies, Romero's films always have an underlying theme. Dawn of the Dead, for example, is all about consumerism and how about we spend too much money and how we're too reliant on our stuff. His other movies touch on racism and the poor and how we don't treat them well. This movie touched on kind of the digital age and how we use YouTube and the internet and MySpace to communicate, and how we rely on that too much, and also how with the likes of video sharing sites like YouTube, everyone's a news reporter. News travels around the world even quicker. So it just kind of touches on how we're relying on that, and how when that goes away, we're lost. We don't know what to do for ourselves.
What do you think of the movie?
I loved it. Again, I'm a sucker for zombie movies, but I just thought this was very cool. It's shot in a very Cloverfield, Blair Witch type way, the shaky camera. But I thought he brought just a little breath of fresh air into it. There were multiple cameras in the movie. There were 2 cameras. It's all about some college-age filmmakers who they're filming a movie in the woods, and then they hear about this outbreak going on, and then it's just their journey trying to get home. So, not the greatest storyline, but just very well presented.
once again, as soon as Andrew got back from watching that movie, the only question I had was, what causes zombies? Andrew, what causes zombies?
Well, they don't know.
Oh, exactly. They don't know.
It just happens. But I
It
mean,
just
do you
happens.
really need to know in a zombie movie these days?
Yeah, I need to know.
Look.
Why are they flesh-eating zombies? Were they fast zombies or slow zombies?
They were slow zombies.
See,
not,
slow
not
zombies.
like 28 days later. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, again, I just love zombie movies. I don't care about the story. I just want to see zombies killed in, creative ways, which there was lots of in this movie.
Well, segueing, not the two-wheeled scooter, but transitioning to another zombie flick. But I guess it's not really a zombie flick, but it's about manticores, which I know just about goddamn near everything. Vampire movie coming out, 30 Days a Night, starring Josh Hartnett, will be out on DVD and Blu-ray.
Not HD DVD.
This-
Well played, sir.
This Tuesday, February 26th, Andrew and I and our friend Nick were in Los Angeles in October for the E for All convention. They actually caught it at the Gros Mange Chinese Theater.
Yep.
It was a pretty sweet movie. We read the comic book beforehand.
Again, it's this is a vampire movie, but most vampire movies and zombie movies are pretty similar.
Yeah.
A little brain dead, but again, brain dead. Anyway, 30 Days of Night series. I can't remember how I got into it. I think I was just walking through the comic store and saw some of the trade backs. I know it's been around for a while, but it's really something I just got into in the past 6 months or so. The art style is actually what caught my eye.
Exactly,
by
written
Ben
by-
Temple-Smith.
And written by Steve Niles.
Written by Steve Niles. He's done a lot of other stuff he's involved in. Stuff ranging from, X-Men he's done?
I'm not entirely sure of all of Steve Niles' work. I
Okay.
honestly can't say I've
I
read
thought
anything
you
other than 30 Days a Night.
Okay, I thought you read some stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm not too knowledgeable on the subject myself. Anyway, Temple Smith's artwork really caught my eye. Just thought it was very original, just kind of something I've never really seen before in comics. So that's really what got me into it. Plus, it's vampires. And come on, vampires.
Who doesn't like vampires?
Yeah. So I've been reading some of the trade paperbacks. I'm enjoying it. I should probably know more on it. People are probably going to say, "Oh, you should buy the comics," which I am. I'm buying the current series,
Beyond Barrow.
which is okay. It's very, very short. Not much story. I think I'm 4 issues in, and I know nothing.
Well, what are you going to do? But the reason why we are talking about 30 Days a Night is because it is releasing. And as we mentioned, the unique artistry of Ben Temple-Smith will also be featured in a prequel to the Electronic Arts video game Dead Space, which is being turned into comic book form. So Ben Temple-Smith will be drawing as well as co-writing this prequel to Dead Space. I don't really know much about it. I think it has a lot to do with a space marine fighting the creatures of
Well, it
darkness.
seems like most games these days
Sounds
involve
like
Space Marines.
Aliens, Colonial Marines, which has just been announced, but aliens, it doesn't matter.
Again, it falls under the who cares.
Exactly. Anyway, Ben Temple-Smith's unique artistry is being featured in another sci-fi magazine, or comic book I should say, which is going to be fairly interesting. It is fairly one of a kind, and I'm looking forward to it as well.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I've been going back and I've been purchasing a lot of Ben Temple-Smith stuff. I'm really into this current comic book called Fell.
Mm-hmm.
Just a detective novel, but
Written
again,
by Warren Ellis, mind
very,
you.
Yep, very cool art style. I'm really enjoying that. And Ben Temple-Smith's also done artwork for Wormwood. I'm reading that at the moment too. So I'm catching up with stuff. What can I
And
say?
it's actually funny that you bring up Warren Ellis. I consider him one of the hottest authors in the comic book scene right now. I'm following his arc through Thunderbolts, which is very interesting. I'm also reading his comic called Black Summer. He's going to be taking over Volume 2 of Astonishing X-Men, which has been written by Joss Whedon and penciled by John Cassidy, which is a phenomenal book that I can't put down, among others. But I'm actually surprised that you brought up Warren Ellis, who I am a huge fan of now.
So that's about that. So moving on, just another weekly segment we do called Now Playing. Tony, I know you're not played much this week. What have you been playing?
No, I must admit, I haven't been playing much. I've actually been sick most of the week. I guess it's the death flu, which is going around this area. I don't know what else to call it. I have been in bed playing Professor Layton. The puzzles are quite addictive, if not challenging.
Some are just quite maddening.
Kind of a little BS, I might say. I have 12 matchstick. What do you want from me? But it's been really addictive. I've been reading a lot of comic books, so I've been kind of boring this week. Andrew's been playing a much more wide variety of games. What have you been playing, Andrew?